up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing absolutely amazing today. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my, I wouldn't say recent favorites, because the last time I did a favorites was like summer 2020 and it is currently 2021. So this is just going to be some of my recent pickups and favorite things that I have been loving over the past 6 to 7 months. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right on into the video. The first fashion favorite I have is this amazing oversized slouchy cardigan. This is from Rihanna, and when I tell y'all, this thing has been getting me through the cold weather. Like cold who, what, when, where, and why. I don't feel it. I don't even know how to describe the material, but it is just so soft. And it comes in this sort of cream color. It's not white, it's more of like an off-white cream color. For me, it's kind of floor length. It comes around my, like maybe a little bit above my ankles. I'm 4'10", so if you're taller than that, you know, it'll definitely, I don't know, maybe come to your calves or something. But I feel like these sort of like long, oversized cardigans are very in right now. It doesn't have buttons or anything, so it just kind of hangs open. But yeah, literally I wear this over anything because it's a neutral color. It goes with so much stuff. I wear it in the house, I wear it out the house. I probably wear this like 3 to 4 days out the week. Don't judge me. And next I have another super comfy item, and this may look familiar to you guys if you watch all of my Everlane hauls, because I did have this in one of my winter or fall hauls. And this is the Everlane, I think it's like a waffled onesie. I love this thing so much. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyways, this thing is essentially just like a thermal onesie. All your body heat is just insulated. I can literally wear this lounging around. I can wear it to sleep, but I can also wear it out. I actually like to pair this with that oversized cardigan, throw on some boots, and run errands. Obviously, this isn't like a go to a restaurant and go out to eat date night sort of onesie, obviously, duh. But yes, I love this thing so much and I get so much use out of this. I will say my favorite time to wear this is straight out of the dryer. So I'll put it in the, like wash it, put it in the dryer, and then as soon as I take it out of the dryer, I love to just put it on because it's so warm and it's like fits my body perfectly. Throughout the day and throughout the week, I will say that the material kind of loosens a little bit, so it becomes a lot more baggy on me, but love this piece. Love that for me. And last but not least, in the fashion category, I grabbed these New Balance, and these are the 990 V5. These are just so cool to me. Like, I don't know, I just love them so much. I love the gray. I don't have any gray sneakers. Gray is another one of those colors that, you know, it goes with everything. And this just is kind of like a mix of dad shoe meets running shoe, if you will. It also just kind of reminds me of the sneakers that my parents used to buy me when I was in elementary school, except instead of shoestrings, they had the Velcro. I think these are a hit or miss, a love or hate. My sister hates these, but I love them. And next, getting into some of my favorite accessories over the past couple of months, I actually picked up some jewelry from a Black-owned jewelry company online called Lelia+Mae. Lelia+Mae. I don't know the right pronunciation, but Lelia+Mae is what I think it is. But I've been wanting a cute herringbone necklace, so I got one of these in gold because I pretty much only wear gold jewelry. I think the length of this one is a size 16. It's essentially the same length as this one. So it's like a little bit off my neck, but it's not a a hanging pendant, if you will. And then I also got this one because I wanted a pendant and something a little bit more just different or unique, but it's essentially just an initial in the middle. So of course, N for my name, with a bunch of sort of like faux crystals around them that really just like glisten and shine. I want to say this is maybe like a 18 length chain, maybe, or 20. I don't really know. Check the description box. When I stack my necklaces, like I'll have one that's this length, one that's a little bit longer, and then I'll have this one as like the longest piece. And I don't know, I just really like this. And next in accessories, I have some bags. Okay, no, joking. Totally joking. But let me give a quick backstory. So at the end of last year, I sold one of my properties and I decided, you know what? 2020 was a tough year on a personal level. Like I was down in the dumps, not to mention everything that was going on in the world at large. So I just told myself, you know what, girl, you deserve. So that's the backstory behind these purchases. They cost me a pretty penny, but I'm very happy with these purchases. This is the first bag that I bought, and this is the Louis Vuitton 3-in-1. I had been wanting this one, or kind of like eyeing it, for almost a year. I like to see a bag, contemplate on it, dream about it, imagine myself with it, envision myself with it, and then go and make the money to purchase it. And that's what this bag was. This is literally my first luxury bag purchase ever in life. And I wanted something a bit more casual and not super dressy. So this was the perfect bag for me. I love the coin purse. I love the fact that you can literally take all these apart and wear them separately. I do think I'm gonna buy an additional strap that's just like this material with the leather monogram so that I can interchange them just in case I don't wanna wear the khaki sometimes. There is a gold chain that was also included here. The only time I wear that is if I take one of these smaller, or like take one of these apart just to wear it by itself. There's something about it that is kind of cheesy to me. So I don't wear it unless it's the actual bag strap and not kind of like, you know, just like a gold chain hanging on it. And I also grabbed this bag as well. This one is the Naakie bag. And I wanted something that was a little less casual that I can wear every single day. So this is more of my everyday bag. I will say at first I wanted the Never Full, but y'all, when I went to go buy this, because to be honest, like I don't look at luxury items like that, even when people wear them. I just don't notice them all that much. And when I started to notice and kind of like look at other people's Louis bags as I was contemplating the purchase and doing my comparisons and all that kind of stuff, I literally saw like 1 in 4 people with the Never Full, and I was just like, yeah, no, I'm good. If I'm paying that much, like I don't want to be a 1 in 4, you know, I want to be maybe like a 1 in 15. And I feel like the Naakie is that. I do think that people still have this bag, but it's definitely not as popular as the Never Full. This strap was just too long to wear kind of like as a hand strap. So what I saw some people do on YouTube was actually just purchase an extra handle. And I got this one off of Etsy for maybe like 50 bucks so that I'm able to actually hold it like this. Definitely let me know if you want me to do a more in-depth sort of review of this bag and or the 2-in-1, because I have thoughts. And I feel like when you're spending a good amount of money, you know, you kind of want the tea before you spend the money. So yeah, let me know if you guys want a more in-depth review and look at these 2 bags. and now we're going to move into some beauty favorites. First, starting with hair. A lot of you know that I have, for the most part, been wearing my hair straight over the past couple months, either straight or in a protective style, as I have been exploring the silk pressed side of natural hair. I've definitely been experimenting with other products to actually maintain my silk press so that I don't only just wear it for a week and then it's done. And one of my favorite products that I have found for maintaining my silk press and just keeping my hair healthy in general is this bad boy right here. This is the Suave Professionals Dry Shampoo Refresh and Revive Hair Without Water. Salon proven to refresh hair as well as, I don't know, why am I reading this whole thing? Dry shampoo has become my best friend when it comes to maintaining my hair and my silk presses, and this is the best one hands down that I have found, and it's cheap. It's 2 for $5, and these things last maybe like a month to 6 weeks, depending on how often you use it. I probably use it like every 3 days or so. I will make the disclaimer that it is white, as most dry shampoos are, but this one does disappear within a couple minutes of me kind of like brushing through it after I have sprayed it in my hair. But yeah, hands down, the best dry shampoo that I've ever used, and that a lot of my friends who also keep their hair straight have ever used. So if you're looking for a good dry shampoo whenever you do silk presses, try this one. You won't be disappointed. My next beauty fave is this bad boy right here. This is Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I've been experiencing breakouts in my whole acne journey. Just not going very well at the moment, but this definitely helps me and has been helping me over the past couple of months to really just get rid of texture, unclog my pores, and really allow other products to penetrate into my skin, because it just really gets all that dirt that might be left after I wash my face. So I just use this probably every other night, and this stuff has been a game changer in my skin journey, and hands down has like changed my skin. If you're struggling with acne or maskne, I highly, highly, highly recommend this. It's just amazing. And keeping with skincare, I've also been experimenting with The Ordinary as well. And hands down, my favorite product from The Ordinary right now is the niacinamide 10%, zinc 1%. The thing that this has really done for my skin is minimize the amount of oil that my skin produces. I know it's also good for hyperpigmentation, dark marks, acne, like all that kind of stuff. But this for me has really helped to decrease the amount of oil that my skin produces. I don't really even have to like blot throughout the day anymore. It's not dry per se, but it's just normal skin. It's not extremely oily. So if you have very oily skin and you struggle with acne and you're looking for a product to really help minimize the amount of oil that your skin produces, I definitely would say go for this. And I've got a couple body care favorites as well. My first one being this bad boy right here. This is the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. Again, another product that has a cult following. And I'm just late to the party. I originally purchased it to use it on my face. I feel like it clogged my pores. Everyone's different, but again, me personally, I think it was just too heavy and too thick and caused me to break out because my skin just couldn't breathe. But then I figured this would be perfect for my body, especially in the wintertime. Just the thickness, the creaminess, it just locks in moisture. I do add a little bit of almond oil in my palm and mix it with this because it kind of loosens it up a little, and I don't know, it just gives my body some shine. This alone doesn't give my body a glow. It just gives my body like this moist feeling. So adding a little bit of olive oil with this, you get the moisture, you get the suppleness, and you get that glow. It is chef's kiss. And there's also no fragrance, which means it does not flare up my body acne. So like my chest and my back acne, I don't have to deal with any of that with this. And those two parts of my body are extremely sensitive. So if you struggle with that, then this won't make you break out in acne on your body for sure. This is gonna be a very long video. Oh my gosh. Next in body care, I have this Honey Pot normal foaming wash, and this is for your lady parts, just to keep it nice and clean and to keep sort of like the pH balanced. There are no parabens in this. It's plant-based. I don't know, it's just really good. There's no fragrance in it. It's just nice, simple ingredients. And I don't use this every day. I probably use it every other day, maybe like 3 to 4 times a week. This is also Black owned, so you know, support your Black people now, support your Black people. Last in body care, I have this fragrance right here. I've been getting into fragrances a lot more over the past couple of months. I don't really know where my obsession with fragrances came from. This is hands down my favorite scent of this season. This one is the Maison Margiela replica by the fireplace. Y'all, it literally smells like you're sitting by the fireplace. It's so nice and warm and inviting, and it just makes you feel cozy. I catch myself like smelling my wrist or smelling my inner elbow or smelling my clothing if I spray a little bit on my clothing throughout the day. Like I am constantly smelling myself throughout the day. So if you really like musky, warm, deep scents, I would definitely recommend this one. I will say that I don't necessarily think that this lasts, at least on my skin, for a very long time. It maybe lasts like 4 hours, 5, 6 hours at best, but then it does start to wear off a little bit, at least again with my body chemistry. So that is something to note with this, but I mean, you get a lot. So if you know, you want to refresh halfway through the day or something, this is gonna last a long time. I just think it's so beautiful. I just love the bottle. I just love her so much. She's so classy. Anyways, that's it. I have one home favorite that I've been really enjoying and getting a lot of use out of, and that is this bad boy right here. This is a juicer, and why didn't anyone tell me to be juicing a long time ago? I have just been needing to change my diet and just intake a lot more greens and veggies and foods across the vegetable color spectrum. And for me, juicing is the easiest way to do that. I won't necessarily say it's the most beneficial, because you really should be intaking all the fiber that comes out when you juice. But for me, it's just the easiest, and it gets me to do it the most. I wanted a centrifugal juicer, and I found this juicer on Amazon, and it had amazing reviews. I don't have a ton of pulp that comes out when I juice with this. It's mostly juice, and the pulp is also very dry, so you know that it's getting out the max amount of juice possible. I also just love the aesthetic of this. Like most juicers, they be ugly, but this one is just so aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, this is my home favorite right now. I'm so parched. This video's so long. I've been filming for an hour. Last but not least are my favorite entertainment and content things at the moment. I have been trying to read a lot more consistently over the past couple of months, and I've been getting into more fiction books, I always have to remember the difference between fiction and nonfiction. I have been getting into more fiction books because I feel like at this point, I feel like I have self-help fatigue. Everyone is so like self-help, self-love, how to become a millionaire, how to be successful. You are a bad, I don't want to get flagged. I'm self-helped out, y'all. So I have turned to fiction books to just kind of like read and escape and just like enter different worlds and, you know, live vicariously through characters in books. I have been getting into Jasmine Guillory. So I've read 2 of her books so far. This one is Party for Two. This is the first one that I read. And then I liked this one so much that I'm like, let me check out some more of her other books. So during Secret Santa, I asked for another Jasmine Guillory book. This one is The Wedding Date. So my Secret Santa got this for me for Christmas. If you love cheesy rom-coms, I think you would really, really, really like these books. These 2 happen to be about a Black woman who meets a white man and, you know, they fall in love. I'm not sure if all her books are centered around interracial couples, specifically a Black woman and a white man. I don't know. But yeah, they're just like romantic, cheesy, just, I love those types of movies, and I think that's why I love these books as well. Last but not least is Kev on Stage Studios. So I love Kev on Stage and Mrs. Kev on Stage. The first time I had ever seen them was in Black Love, and I have just fallen in love with both of them, their journey, their growth, them as a couple, them like exploring entrepreneurship, them exploring sort of like the rise of social media fame. So I downloaded their app, Kev on Stage Studios, and you know, it's just all original content, just good, high quality Black people content. If you're looking for Black creators, content creators, comedians, producers, just all around creative people to follow, yeah, check out those 2. All right, I have officially been filming for 1 hour and 2 minutes. If you got to the end, kudos to you, man. Like, kudos to you. That must mean that you really enjoy me and my content. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below your favorite thing from this video and give this video a thumbs up so I know that you enjoy my favorites videos. And I'll see y'all in my next one. Peace.